Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be taking a look at this pirate ship. It is an RC radio-controlled boat that I am very excited about because I'm doing a bit of a pirate theme for Halloween this year. I'm having a Halloween party for the neighborhood, and sometimes I worry that the kids are going to be bored and not have enough to do, and I think this is going to really excite them. And it works perfectly because I have a koi pond right in my front yard, right where, everybody is there to eat pizza and wear their costumes and get pizza all over their costumes and fall in the ponds. And if they do fall in the ponds, they can rescue my boat if it sinks. So anyway, let's take a look. I paid $10 for this at the Goodwill. I'm not sure if it works. I haven't really opened it. I did open it a little bit just to peek because I wanted to check out the battery situation. So I did pop out the battery. It comes, and this is actually kind of good. It doesn't look like it has been used, so I'm kind of hoping it's never been used. But it was very easy to charge the batteries that come with it. You just sort of plug these little wires together, plug it into the wall, and you have these rechargeable batteries for it. It also came with a 9-volt battery in there, not already in the product, which is good because, again, it makes me think that maybe it was never used. But I don't know for sure if this battery is good or not, so I did go ahead and pick up a brand new set of Duracell 9-volt batteries. And can I just say, when did batteries get so expensive? I've gotten into the bad habit of buying my AA batteries, which is practically all I ever use, at the dollar store. So you get like 8 for $1. This is like 2 batteries for like $10. It was crazy. $10 is what I paid for my entire pirate ship. But let's just take a quick look at this box, shall we? It does say here on here, mysterious and strong. Colors and contents may vary from the illustrations. Do you see any illustrations? Because I mean, it's see-through plastic. I guess maybe on the back, because nobody's going to mistake that it's going to look like this, but that's kind of cool artwork. They've got their scary-looking little pirate on the box. It says, Journey to the Far and Mysterious, Full-Function Radio Control, Real Water Exploration. I did try and look this up online, and I did not find it, so I'm not entirely sure how old this is. I don't see a date on it offhand, but I saw a similar one sold on Amazon, and one of the complaints was that the battery compartment is at the bottom of the boat, so the water will get into the compartment and it will ruin it. Anyway, we have the radio-controlled device thingy, and it has a little antenna which apparently just screws right in there. So voila. All right, so forward, backward, side to side, on and off. Very cool. All right, got to put the batteries in that. Do that here in a moment. Let's go ahead and finish taking this thing out. All right, so it is not actually connected to the bottom of the box. So clearly it has been taken out of the box at least, but here it is, this fun ship. It's got little propellers in the back that are gonna, propel the boat. And unfortunately, it does look like the battery compartment is in the bottom. What were they thinking doing that when you could easily have put the compartment like there? But let me go ahead and pop these batteries in. Let's see how easy that is to do. Okay. The bad thing about that on the bottom too is that you can't really flip it over to unscrew all these 4 screw compartments. I really don't want to break any of this stuff. It's not really, I mean, this is kind of like rubber material. I thought it'd be like plastic, but it's not. Everything seems to be in very good shape. It looks like the top is a little bent, so my top pirate flag is a little bent over. But all in all, it looks cool. All right, stick it on the side there. Let's see if we can get this battery compartment off. The good news is I did manage to get the battery compartment off. The bad news is, as you can probably guess by my change of shirt, it is not the same day. As a matter of fact, my camera battery died in the middle of my recording, and it's probably for the best because I did use an expletive or two to express my disappointment in my radio-controlled ship. So, if you can't guess, it did not work. However, I think we can make it work. So, this is day 2, take 2 of our radio-controlled ship. We'll get to that in a moment. I did want to show you what I've done. So the battery compartment here, or the battery pack. Now, when I did test this yesterday, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. So let me just go ahead and pop it into the back. Basically, you've got the little wire connector, connects right here. I can't do that with one hand, so I'll do it here in a moment. Place the battery pack inside, place the cover back on, and screw it in. Now you can see offhand that there is no sort of like a rubber gasket or anything to make this watertight. The water is going to seep right into this battery compartment. It's probably going to ruin it. That was the complaint, I saw on Amazon reviews for a different product. I don't know what they were thinking. They should have had the bottom completely sealed, the battery compartment accessible through the top. So that is unfortunate, but I'll do that here in a moment. I did also go ahead and put a fresh 9-volt battery into our remote control. As you can tell, the light comes on here, so it does actually work. So good for that. But let me go ahead and put the compartment cover back on the boat. There we go. Now, I'm gonna flip the remote control back on. Look at that, it's working. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, that's not doing anything. All right, now, I'm not sure why it's working right now. There is an on and off button here in the front, and it is touchy. Clearly that button is broken. It's one of these where, what does it say? You push it down to keep it on. It pops up to be off, and we were thinking we could just tape that button down to keep it on, because if we held it down, we could get the remote control to work. But I don't know why it's working now. Maybe because I got my rant out of my system. But let's go ahead now, see if the thing floats, and we'll actually run around. All right, here we go. Anchors away. All right, so my dreaded pirate ship lasted only about 10 minutes in the water. I think part of the reason might be just because this battery pack could be really old and not holding much charge. But we looked online and we can replace these for you get like 2 of these for like 14 bucks on Amazon. So I'll probably try and replace it before Halloween and get a little bit of use out of this fun pirate ship. I went ahead and took the back battery cover off, obviously, and I was a little surprised that it doesn't seem wet in the battery compartment. I was sure there was going to be water in there. And in fact, as we watched the ship go around, it kind of listed a little bit to one side, so it definitely seemed like water was getting inside somewhere, but the battery compartment itself might be somewhat sealed off. When I did pull the boat out of the water, I just saw lots of water pouring out. So I wish I'd got that on camera, but sorry, I didn't. But otherwise, it was a lot of fun to play with in the pond, and I think people are going to get a real kick out of this. So I am retracting my rant from earlier. I am very happy with it. However, just as a general aside to the public, not any of you, because I know you are all much too smart to do this, but for the public in general, don't put broken things in the Goodwill, especially when you think it might be something that's fixable, because that's why you're donating it as opposed to throwing it away, because maybe somebody might be able to fix it. I don't want to buy something I have to fix, and when I see something at Goodwill, if it's not obviously broken, my assumption is going to be it works. So if it's broken, throw it away. In fact, even with my fun mister that I was so excited about on my last haul video, I thought it was in great shape until, I realized when I looked in the lid, it's all broken up here. I mean, it doesn't really affect it, it's hidden, but it's broken, and that's probably why it was returned, and that just irritates the heck out of me. But anyway, so for all of you in the haul video that said, because we had a little bit of a poll, it was like, is it gonna work? My pirate ship works. Not well, but it works enough, and hopefully with new battery, it'll be a lot more powerful and fun and quick and last just a little bit longer. Anyway, so I'm glad to have shared my pirate ship with you. Make sure you stay tuned to see how my pirate theme comes together for Halloween, and stay tuned for more DIY store walkthroughs and so forth. Till next time, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Happy haunting.
Avast, ye scallywags!